It is warm. It is warm. Warm, warm, warm. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Sunday Synergy. Just putting on a little essential oil there. Hello, hello. We'll wait for a few people to be joining. We're right about at the top of the hour. Got a little three wise men on me. Oh, hey, April. Hello, hello. Hello to Laurie. Just getting my oils in place. It's warm. You know what? I'm actually going to turn on my ceiling fan while we wait for a few people to join here. So I hope everyone's keeping cool wherever you are, or if you're on the southern hemisphere, that you're keeping warm. Oh, just get a little fan blowing around. August 1, everybody. August 1. Hello, Shri. Yeah, here we are, moving right along in the calendar year. Crazy, crazy. I can't wait until we're trying to stay warm instead of cool. You know, I do like that middle of the road when we used to get that, right? Hey, Carolyn. All right. So Sunday Synergy, let's get started, right? So for those of you who have been here before, thank you for coming back. For anyone who's new, welcome, welcome. My name is Noelle, and yeah, we're going to pull some cards. So I start off with general messages for the week ahead, and you're going to take these messages as they apply to you. Use them in whatever way suits you best. And then after that, I will take requests if anyone would like a card or has a particular question. So we'll do that as well. Hey, Alice. So let's get started. I have a new deck. I have a couple of new decks. Oh, I didn't put the other one on the table that I used last week. I may pull that out. I'd like to start using that. But the one I'm going to use for general messages this week is Cosmic Cat. So I pulled a card yesterday from that deck, if you caught it on YouTube or Instagram. But I'm going to pull that for the general messages for this week. So this is my new deck, Cosmic Cat. And I think I'll actually do a video on this deck because I really, really like, and I'd like to tell you about it. They are very large cards. So, I mean, you know, this is my hand on the card. Well, maybe do it this way. You can see how big the cards are. So it does take me a little bit to shuffle them. I've had some spills, but you know, I have those with small card decks too. So anyhow, let's get some cards for this week. This is the week of, so it'll be for August 2 through August 8. Also remember, they are huge, yes. Also, I mentioned this last week, and that is next Sunday, I'm going to do Sunday Synergy on Zoom. So I'll send out a link. Cecilia, hola. I'll send out a link for that, and you can join. And of course, on Zoom, you can, you know, not turn on your video. You can change your name. You don't have to have your mic on. So you can be anonymous on Zoom just as you are, you know, here. Although I see your name, some of you. But if you would like to participate, or you just would like to be there, because I know some of you come every week, and now maybe you can get to meet someone. So that's what we're going to do next week for Sunday Synergy. Hey, Kathy. So for those of you who are subscribers to Drops of Goodness, keep an eye out for the August newsletter, because I will drop that link in there. Okay, so let's get started. This week, if you're not a subscriber to my newsletter, Drops of Goodness, you'll find the link below in YouTube and in my bio on Instagram. And the August newsletter is coming out in the next day or two. So you'll get that. All right. We have a card for Monday and Tuesday, which I think is you, and then a card for Wednesday and Thursday, and a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Cosmic Cat, you are on it. Yes, I've been working with this deck on my own, and I really like it. So I'm just going to show you the back of the card because I think it's really great. I love the design. Look at the back of this card. Isn't that sweet? You see all the little grass blades and flowers? Okay. Monday, Tuesday. Reflection. Get out of your box. So these messages, like I said, I think I'll do a video on this deck on its own because there's a lot to be said about it, I think. So Monday, Tuesday, get out of your box. This was sort of the message from last week too, right? Going beyond, going outside of your safety zone, your safety net, stepping out. So taking a moment and reflecting, where am I? What am I doing? Am I in the place I want to be? Am I mindful of where I am? Am I paying attention to that? Or am I just sort of stuffed in a box and this is all I know because it's my little box, right? So beginning of the week, take notice, take note, and think about it a little bit and step out. Again, coming from the same message last week. So if you've been working on this past week, continue with that. Go outside. You know, I always do this because then I get this. Well, try something different and see what you get, right? Okay, Wednesday, Thursday, entitlement. Check your prima donna. Here you go, Instagram, YouTube. Entitlement, check your prima donna. How great is the artwork on these cards? It's simple, but I like it. So middle of the week, just check in. Just check in. Are you expecting people to know things? Are you expecting people to do things for you because by now they should know? By now they know that, right? So check in on that. We know that our own thing on Wednesday, and maybe this Wednesday they forgot. So cut people some slack in the middle of the week. Maybe let go of some of the, hard and locked in stuff and ease up on that a little bit. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, tolerance. Well, isn't this an interesting flow of cards? Tolerance, sitting with it. Really, really interesting here. So being tolerant of others, of course, being tolerant of your own process, being tolerant of the time that it takes for things to evolve, and sitting with that. Sit with where you are and be okay with that. So whether it's people around you, that because of your prima donna, you might sort of be they might be irking you a little bit. See if you can be a little more tolerant of others and just let it be. Just let people be. This is okay. This is what I'm getting. Just let people be. Let others be who they are. Give them space. Don't try to fix everything for people. That comes a little bit from that prima donna area, even though we may say, well, we want people to do stuff for us. It also is sort of like we can fix everything. We can take care of everything. So let some of that go and just be tolerant of everybody else's process, right? And of your own, because at the beginning of the week, getting out of the box. And so that's changing that mindset. That's changing the mindset of where you normally operate, coming in the middle of the week to say prima donna, checking in on that and saying, hey, careful, step back, get down off one of those pillows at least, and let things flow. Let it be. Okay, those are the messages for this week. I love these cards. They are huge, as we said, but I love them. I love the simplicity of them. I love the messages. I love the playfulness. Again, I am going to do a video because there's a couple of cards that I sort of go, ooh. And as some of you may know, I returned a deck recently because the words on the cards just didn't vibe with me. But after going through this deck, I'm like, you know what? I can work with those. So I'd like to just show them to you. And for anyone who's reading on your own or learning to read or who reads cards, this may be of interest to you. So, okay. All right, so let's get started with requests for cards. If you have a request for a card, you can put it in the chat. If you have a specific question, you can type your question. And if you just have a general request, you just would like general guidance, you can put that in there as well. So I did return the deck. I did. I really wanted to like that deck, Alice. Like, I thought that was going to be great, but some of those words, I just couldn't do it. It was very funny. It was hilarious. Very hilarious, I will admit. Okay, I have AB. Reading for me, please. Carolyn, great message for the week. Yeah, I think it's, you know what it is? It's calling us out on our stuff. That's what this week is doing. I think that's the beauty of cats, isn't it? Cats don't mess around. They don't mince words. They just see it like it is. And I think that's the message of this week. It's like calling you out and saying, hey, come down off that little pile of pillows you got and sit with it. Sit with all of us. Yeah, really good. Okay, AB, let's get a card for you. For you, AB. So let's get a card for you, for AB, for general guidance. Card for AB. Okay, AB, Hunter, stay with the process. Here you go, Instagram. So for you, AB, stay with the process. Stay on it. Don't get sidetracked. Do not get discouraged. You know, no negative self-talk. Be careful of the people. If you've got a dream you're pursuing, you're stepping out in a new way. Make sure that your tribe is resonating and vibrating with you so that you can stay with the process and you don't get veered off course by other people's, you know, perhaps not so encouraging words or not belief in you. So stick with it. This, I will say, is one of the cards that I'm like, oh, hunters, you know, for cats, I believe cats should not be outdoor hunting birds. But, you know, that's me. Okay. All right. So let's see. What else do we have? We have, oh, I didn't bring my glasses. Hey, Rising Vibes. Okay. Ms. Ace. Hello. May I ask, does the Scorpio know that D, the Leo, has a boyfriend? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So may I ask, does S, the Scorpio, know that D, the Leo, has a boyfriend? I don't know. You might just have to ask S, Scorpio. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, something's happening with YouTube and my connection being unstable. If you are on YouTube, can you do me a favor and somebody put something in the chat that I know that you're still, I'm getting a message saying that the connection's unstable. Can someone just drop something in there for me? Instagram looks like you're fine. YouTube says it's trying to reconnect. So there we go, Kathy. It's jumping around. Okay, off and on. Yeah, there's a message popping up there. Okay. A little bit blurry. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that is. It's just coming across the top of my screen. Instagram seems to be working fine, Cecilia. Thank you. I can hear, but it's a bit blurry. And I thought that was just my eyes. All right. Well, I'm glad you all at least are still here. So see if you can hang with the blurriness. And hopefully it'll clear up. So Ms. Ace, let's get a card about this S Scorpio and D Leo. What can we learn about that dynamic? Let's see. There's something better. There's something better. Here you go, Instagram. So what I get from this, Ms. Ace, is whatever's causing you to ask that question. I don't know who S is or who D is, and if you happen to be one of them, I don't know. But this is more about you in the process, and so whatever is bringing that question up for you, this is saying there's something better. There's a different energy that you can be working with in that dynamic, whatever that is. And I'm not sure who those people are for you, but there's a different energy you can be working with in that question. So whether it means sitting with it, you know, letting people do their own thing and you not worrying about it so much, maybe focusing more on something you're working on, just like we had for AB, you know, stay with the process. I don't know, but something about your involvement in that question is saying, put your energy in a different way. That's what I've got. Okay. Let's come over here to Alice. Thank you again. Those messages are so relevant, especially the card about tolerance. May I ask a question about trusting my intuition, please? Okay. That makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. I'm glad you can find something with it. Sometimes it's hard when I have no idea what the question really means, but I have to, in Alice's question, trusting intuition, I have to go with my intuition and tell you what I get from that. So what I get from that. So I'm glad you could put it in someplace into use. Okay, Alice, trusting your intuition. I'm going with power of surrender because, let me tell you why. Because we all have intuition, right? And that is just like we breathe, right? We have it, and it takes trusting it, as Alice said. It takes working with it, and it takes, when I say testing, I don't mean like we're testing our intuition, but we are testing using it. And it does take faith in yourself, and trusting that when you hear something, right? Like, you know, if you're clairaudient or if you're clairsentient, you just know it, you feel it, or clairvoyant, and you see it, like trusting that and not questioning it. But it takes practice. It's like you want to get the 6-pack. I think I got a 1-pack, but if you want to get a 6-pack, you have to do the work to develop those muscles, right? And your intuition is no different. But it does take trusting. So let's talk about why you don't trust it. Power of surrender. What's blocking you to trust your intuition? Surrender your attachment to results. That's pretty perfect. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Alice, I don't know what to say. except that's a perfect card. So here you go, YouTube. So in terms of trusting your intuition, surrendering your attachment to results. So why don't we trust our intuition? Because we think that things should be this way, or we think that we should get the message that way, or you know, we're afraid if we rely upon our intuition, what if we're wrong? And we're attached to the result of being right, right? And so then we don't trust that. Oh, that's beautiful. Go with it. Just go with it. Yeah. And if you ever want to practice, you know where to find me. Okay. All right. So let's come over here to Rising Vibes. I'd love a card, please. Yeah. You're welcome for that. It's really nice. Perfect. Yeah. You've got your intuition. You're good. Work with it for sure. Okay. Rising Vibes. Rising Vibes would love a card. Rising Vibes, would you like a card from Cosmic Cat? I'm just feeling very inclined to be using Cosmic Cat today. First, I'm going to have to learn how to say that name. So Cosmic Cat for Rising Vibes. Whoa! Ooh, this is a nice one, which goes right into the messages for the week. And it is B, choose non-action. Look at the little kitty. Look at that Instagram. So choose non-action, sitting with it and tolerating. So sometimes sitting with a process, sort of like AB, stay with the process. You know, sometimes the process slows down. Sometimes the process gets, you know, uncomfortable because things have to move around and align and work themselves out. And we don't like that. We want to be moving. We want things to be changing. And so this is just a reminder to say, choose non-action. Sometimes non-action is the action needed, right, for progress to continue. So non-action is taking an action, right? You follow that. So there may be a timeout needed, Rising Vibes, with this tolerance and sitting with it. There may be a timeout that you just sort of have to step back a little and let things just float down, fall, sift out, and settle. Okay, Kathy, I'd like a general guidance card for the week, please. Something is telling me to ask for the fairy deck, if handy. Well, you know, I got a few fairy decks. Did you have one in particular? I did have this out, and then I put it back because I thought I had too many decks out. So I'm going to get it for you. And it's Oracle of the Fairies. That's the one I had out, Kathy. So going back to trusting your intuition. Oh yeah, here's a good example of trusting your intuition. So it may seem very silly, but to this day, and it happened on Wednesday, I am saying to myself, gosh darn you. So I was checking out of a hotel and heading to the airport. And I had a late checkout because I was working and then I was heading to the airport. So I went back to my room to finally just put the last few things in, close up my bag, and head out. And as I'm literally walking out of the door of my room, I heard, check the bathroom. And I said, I already went through there this morning and I know I put everything in my bag, so I'm going to leave. So I left. And sure enough, I left a brand new little hand cream that was not cheap. I left that sitting on the bathroom vanity in Reno, Nevada. Brand new. And so that was your intuition. That was a voice coming to me. It came clear as day. Check the bathroom. And I didn't. So, okay. Let's get Kathy. your message for this week with Oracle of the Fairies. Okay. Yeah, Alice. There I go. Yeah, it's exactly right. And I heard it. I'm telling you, I heard it. Like that's the thing. I am definitely clairaudient. I hear stuff. And that was clear as day. And I ignored it. In fact, I spoke back and said, no, I have everything. Okay, Kathy. Wait for winter. As April and I were saying, we can't wait for things to cool down. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So, wait for winter, Instagram. So I do, messages are about accepting the time, staying focused, right? Just as ABs stay with the process, staying focused, staying present with things, staying aware, but just being with the process, sitting with the process, and allowing it to move in the right time. So whatever, Kathy, you might be working on that maybe, isn't something for this immediate week, but maybe looking like this is where I'd like to head, whether it actually comes about in the winter or not, it may just be suggesting that it's a little bit further down the road, right? That may come around for you, but sticking with it and staying with it and don't abandon it. So even if it feels like it's sort of gone, maybe that opportunity has passed by, but it was something you really wanted, stay with it. Keep setting your intention for that. Okay, if it feels like it passed by, remember, it's cliche for many may say this, but it's true. If it really is for your highest good, it will not miss, you won't miss it. So even if it feels like it passed, if it is what is in your path, it's going to come back, and it's just going to come back in another way. It's going to come back at another time, and it's going to come back even richer when you are in a better place to really make use of that, to really manifest what you want. So stick with that. Okay. Narissa, may I have a message for this week? Yes, yes, yes. Interesting. Makes perfect sense. There are some opportunities that have arisen. Thank you. Yes, and the messages this week are really good. So let's just all recognize, look at this, there's something better. Just recognize we're staying with the process, we're sticking with it, we're choosing a non-action, we're waiting, we know there's something coming, we know it's happening, right? We're just gonna sit with it though. Really nice. Okay, so Narissa, a message for this week. Narissa, I'm going to Oracle of the Unicorns for you. So, Narissa, I hope the connection on YouTube has improved. The message is still across the top of my screen. Okay, let's have a general message for Narissa. I love this card. It pops out a lot. I love it. And the theme is perfect for everything we've been talking about. Sanctuary. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on retreat. So again, with everything we've been talking about, here is sanctuary coming in. Here you go, Instagram. Which is to say, take time out, retreat, step back, and allow what is. Allow things to move and shift. We've all been going through big transformation, lots of changes, whether you're conscious of it or not. I think it's really been happening to all of us. We're all impacted. And And this may be a time for us to just now let some things fall into place, right? Which is that non-action. So yeah, Narissa, take some time, spend more time alone. And you know, whether it means actually being alone without anybody else, I don't know. That's for you to decide. But definitely spending some time going within. So even if it's just a couple of minutes that you spend not, not on a device, not talking to someone, maybe you just, go in the restroom and close the door for a couple of minutes, because usually that's where you're not bothered by people. Just take that minute and just be by yourself for a minute. Just a couple of breaths. There's something in there. I just lost my fur baby, so this makes sense. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Narissa. Yeah. So go to sanctuary. Take care of your heart. Take care of your heart. Take care of yourself. Make sure you call in the people that can be supportive to you. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and help can come in the simplest of things, like I just need to cry for 5 minutes, right? That's okay. Sending you lots of love. Okay. Let's see. On Instagram, I have specific card for me, please, for the week, as my kitty is purring while sleeping on my lap. Good. And then Boo and Buster, I see you're looking for a card too. So let's get a card for Laurie and then Boo and Buster. Yeah. Lots of love, Melissa. Okay. Laurie. Let's get Cosmic Cat for you too. I'm into the Cosmic Cat deck. I like this deck. Okay. All right. So I need to pull my computer closer. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. And then I see Awanika, I think, and that's because I can't see. I see you on there too. So let's get Laurie. General card for Laurie. Cosmic Cat is on it today, everybody. Cosmic Cat is on it. Thank you, everyone, for taking care of Marissa on YouTube. Thank you for sending her that love. I appreciate it very much. Okay, Laurie, your card, Truth. Let it show. Here you go, YouTube. This is for Laurie. Truth. Let it show. Your love you just let show for someone you don't even know, and you just love her and are sharing your love. That's really beautiful. Yeah. That's what I've got. It's the same with the tolerance, waiting, the choose non-action, staying with the process. It's living in your truth. What is your truth? And let that show. Don't be afraid. And of course, this is a message for everyone, even though the card came up for Laurie, right? But get out of your box. Your box, is your box your truth, or is your box constructed from history, conditioning, right? And so coming out and being in your truth and letting it show. This is who I am. Maybe I was this yesterday. Maybe this was, in fact, maybe half an hour ago I was this. But today, right now, this is me. So let it show. Really beautiful. Okay, Boo and Buster, a card for the week. Yes and yes and yes. Let's get a card for Boo and Buster. I'm going to Crazy Sexy Love Notes. Why do I keep going to love and romance for you, Boo and Buster? You like the message of that card, or sort of the overall theme? I'm really liking the overall theme for the week. And this is why I call it Sunday Synergy, because put all the cards together and there's incredible synergy. Okay, so we have a card for Boo and Buster, and then we'll come back here to Awanika. Yes, I see you on here. You can type your question in there. Did you see AB's request? I pulled a card for AB. Thank you. AB had the hunter stay with the process. So thank you for checking in on that. Okay, let's get a card here for Boo and Buster. Crazy Sexy Love Notes. For Boo and Buster, right here. Ooh, Boo and Buster, we got 2 cards for you. Elevate your energy and decide. Ooh. So here you go for Instagram. And then here you go for YouTube. Elevate your energy and decide. So elevate your energy. Your thoughts are vibrations that attract positive or negative energy. Notice your current emotional state. So the question I ask, what are you transmitting now? Clear any negativity through conversation, movement, breath work, prayer, meditation, and so on. Then guide your thoughts back to love and abundant possibilities. When you elevate your energy, you attract abundance, health, and prosperity into your life. Decide. It's time to make a big decision. Being on the fence drains your energy. No matter what you choose, it will be the exact right thing for your spiritual path. We were just saying that here in other readings. Channel your energy, be decisive, learn, grow, decide. So Boo and Buster, make the decision to elevate your energy, and by elevating your energy, as you're coming into other decisions and other things, choices you need to make, they're going to seem, they're going to resonate with you much more, and the decisions are going to be much easier. So if you're feeling maybe like, or you're around some folks that maybe aren't bringing in their best versions of themselves, see what you can do to elevate that energy. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh, hey, the space. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, so let's see. Avanika, I wanted to get a love reading. Ooh. Let's see about that. I really need my glasses. What is Akshay's feelings for me? Will we meet and reconcile in future? Or he was already in a relationship and just dated me as a number? That's a little juicy. You're welcome, Boo and Buster. Yeah, maybe it's just a lift you need this week. Yeah, so just be mindful of it, be conscious of it, and just do it. And go with Narissa's card, Sanctuary. Take the time out if you need to do that so that you can elevate that energy. Okay, let's come back here to Avanika. And if I'm saying your name incorrectly, I apologize. It's that the letters are really small on my screen and I'm just having a hard time seeing it. Okay, but let's get you a card regarding this relationship. I don't know if he dated you as a number. I don't know, but what thank you. But let's get a card just about you. Who are you? What are you in this journey and connection with this other person? Where do you belong in here? That's what we want to know. His decisions are his decisions. What are you? What's your thing? Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So for me, here you go, Instagram. For me, what this is about you seeing both sides of the situation. So there's only so many cards in the deck, right? So Spirit delivers the card that best can be used. And seeing both sides of the situation is what I was saying about, I don't know why he dated you, but let's focus on you. And so this is sort of saying, turn around what you're looking at. You're worried about, or your question is, I shouldn't say you're worried, I don't know if you're worried. Your question is about, did he date you for a number? And this is saying, see both sides of the situation. And that's to look at you. Focus on you. And what was your dating like? Did you date because you enjoyed this person, you enjoyed this relationship? Or did you date because you thought you were receiving something, some kind of affirmative responses from this person? You were waiting and hoping this person could fill a void for you, right? I don't know. But the question is to flip it around and ask about your role in this relationship and focus on that and your choices and your decisions. Because we don't know why he made those decisions. We don't know. But you know what's going on in your head. So just like Boo and Buster, elevate your energy. Focus on you. Okay, let's see. So AB, sorry, got to answer my hubby. Call anything you see about my family, specifically health issues. Avanika, you are welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. So just to clarify, I know there are some new folks on here. I don't predict the future, and my philosophy is we focus on ourselves and our role in every aspect of our life. Yes, we have to deal with other people. Yes, we have to deal with the logistics of life. Yes, yes, yes. But what can we do about ourselves so that all of our experiences are in alignment with what it is we want for ourselves, and that we can make those experiences the best possible? We're going to learn, we're going to have lessons, we're going to have hardships, we're going to have heartbreaks. This is life. But how we navigate through that is the position we put ourselves in. Just like the perfect card for Boo and Buster, elevate your energy. If we can keep our energy up, if we can keep elevating ourselves and our beliefs in ourselves, then things will flow. They will flow. And when the hardship comes, we'll be able to see it for what it is, just like Avanika's card, seeing both sides of the situation. We'll be able to see that hardship come in, but we can work with it better. We have much better grounding, much better tools. So Alice, such good advice, and it's absolutely true. As within, so without. Exactly. Ask yourself, what am I transmitting right now? And just be in touch with that. And adjust it. Adjust your course. You can. Okay, Kathy. A general card for Mia. Yes, I know Mia can't usually join, but she watches the replay. So let's get a card for Mia. AB, I did see your question about health issues. I generally pull one card per person for Sunday Synergy, but hang tight and let's see if we can circle back. Again, there isn't anything specific I will tell you about health issues. That's not for me to say, but I certainly can pull a supportive card. But let's get a card here for Mia. Kathy and Mia, I'll just talk to Mia because I know she watches the replay. I'm going to Cosmic Cat. I'm so into this Cosmic Cat. So before I do that, let me very quickly review the cards for this week. I know we've had some people join in after, So the beginning of the week, reflection, get out of your box. So take a look at where you are, and are you confining yourself to small spaces, right? Energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally. Check in on that. Middle of the week, entitlement. Check your prima donna. Are you expecting other people to do for you without you communicating? So communication is going to be big this week. So make sure you take yourself down, as I said, a pillow or two, and make sure you're communicating. Okay, not everyone can read your mind. And then at the end of the week, we have tolerance, sitting with it. So whatever's coming up, don't try to push it. Don't try to force it. Particularly don't try to change and manipulate, but just sit and let it be and let others be. That's the message I'm getting, is let others be and let them do their thing. And you do yours. Okay, let's come back to Mia. A card for Mia, general card for Mia with Cosmic Cat. Okay. And if anybody else, we'll be wrapping up here soon. So if anyone else has a question or would like a general card, just put it in the chat. Can you see how huge this deck is? It's very challenging. But I see the card right here for Mia. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I'm telling you, I'm loving this deck. Okay. Watcher. Look at one eye. Be your own witness. Here you go, Instagram. Be your own witness. So I think it goes back to everything that we talked about at the beginning, going into reflection, taking a look, and being mindful of where you are. Being mindful of your role, being mindful of your participation. Be your own witness. Mind your own business. So, and what I mean by that is, it's only you. You only have control over you. So, I don't even have control over my puppies, right? So, be mindful of yourself. Be mindful of all your actions. Be mindful of your words. Again, communication is going to be big this week. So be mindful of that. Watch that and step back and see your role in the situation. What is your role? And are you showing up in the way you want to be showing up? When you step back and look at that, is that you? Is that a good representation of you? Is that your best possible self? And take a look. And if it's not, make the adjustment. Elevate your energy. That's a huge one. Boom, Buster, I'm using this for everybody, by the way. But, elevate your energy. Decide to make a change. That's all I got. Okay. So unless anyone else puts something in the chat, we are going to wrap up Sunday Synergy. So next Sunday, I am doing Sunday Synergy on Zoom. You're welcome, Kathy. Next Sunday, Sunday Synergy is on Zoom. So it will not be live on Instagram. It will not be live on YouTube. I might be able to post it. Actually, I won't be able. But what I will do is I'll take the cards and I'll put a post about the cards. It just won't be live on Instagram and YouTube. So if you would like to participate in the live next week, make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter, Drops of Goodness, because I will be sending out the link. I may try to put it in my link tree on my bio. We'll see if I can get that on there. But it's, it's you don't have to pay to join or anything like that. It's just a different platform for me to be doing Sunday Synergy. So just next week we're going to do that. And then hit that like button, y'all. Thank you, Rising Vibes. Yes. Hit that like button if you will. Put a comment in there. Subscribe to my channel, please. That really helps. Last reading for my baby, please. So, AB, I will pull one general card sort of for you, all of the people in your tribe there. And then we're wrapping up. So let's get one more card on the table here. And I'm going to go, oops. I'm going with angel prayers. Let's see a supportive card we can give AB for angel prayers. It's right on the top. The design, oh, people. Oh, okay. You were asking about health. So the divine physician, Archangel Raphael, has shown up here. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. That's all I can say about that. There's your card. Here you go, Instagram. So you all saw this card jump out. You know AB was asking about health, and I said I can't dictate about health or anything, but I can pull a card that can try to support you, and here you have Archangel Raphael. So, and Archangel Raphael is the archangel with our health, our bodies. Yeah, work with Archangel Raphael if you have any questions. It's really beautiful. Rising Vibes. If you purchase a reading with her, I promise it's worth it. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, Rising Vibes is so right. Thank you, everybody, for that support. Thank you. Thank you, Laurie. Once again, great messages. Thank you. Yes, if you want to schedule your own reading, your own private reading, you know you can do that. Maybe you don't know. You can do it through the links in my bio. You can email me, cardswithcrystals@gmail.com. And if you subscribe to my newsletter, you get a discount off your first reading and other promos that I put up. So thanks for all that support. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you enjoy your readings because I love doing card readings. Okay, I'm holding this card because I can feel this energy from Archangel Raphael, and it feels good. It feels really good. All right, folks, that is it for today. The bottom card on the deck, you know, sometimes I just flip over the deck to see what's on the bottom, and it is Archangel Jophiel. Honor your beauty. So as you head out this week, everyone, thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty, just as Alice said, as within, so without. Do you see how all the messages just keep coming together? I love this so much. I love that you all are here. I love the energy you bring here because it's your energy that puts all of this together. So thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful first week in August. Oh my goodness. Keep cool, keep warm, depending on where you are. Just keep doing it. And keep asking yourself the question, what am I transmitting right now? All right, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Thank you, thank you. Subscribe, like, comment. You can contribute. There's a link if you want to make a contribution in energetic exchange. I appreciate that as well. So, adios. Te quiero. Ciao, ciao. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tolerating YouTube and its quirkiness, by the way. Y los quiero. Ciao.